As our kids head back to class, it's important that we get them all the necessities for them to succeed for this school year. And here to fill us in on Comcast Internet Essentials that'll have your child equipped with the right tools is Philip Arndt. Welcome, Philip.
Thank you. Good morning, Aubrey.
Well, first of all, let's talk about Internet Essentials. Explain what it is.
So Internet Essentials is Comcast's signature internet adoption program. It's the largest and most comprehensive one in the United States. We've signed up, since it started in 2011, over 1.5 million households. And for low-income Americans, you can get an internet service, broadband, Wi-Fi at home for $9.95 a month. The access to a computer for $150. You can buy a computer for $150. And then also access to online and in-class training to learn more about the computer.
So the idea is, making sure that everyone is going to have access to the internet and all the information that's out there. What about specifically for Sacramento residents? How's this going to help them? Well,
this tremendously. I mean, right now, about 65% of Americans low-income Americans have internet. Now it's higher in Sacramento, but there's still a big gap.
Okay.
Hundreds of thousands still do not have access to the internet. So when it comes to research, when it comes to finding a job, when it comes to education, when everything that we know about the internet and exploring and learning about the world, that is at the hands now for the residents of Sacramento. And it's really important in terms of jobs, economy, getting the region going. Access to internet is important.
And right now, something that's on the top of mind for a lot of parents is going back to school. So this can really help kids as an aid when they're going back to school and help further their education.
Well, definitely. I mean, more and more education is going computer-based. At home, children who have homework almost are expected to be able to have internet access at home to research states or individuals or anything that comes with it. In fact, some schools are going to giving Chromebooks at school. They use them at school and then they go home, but you need the access at home. And schools do that, but this is really a big time. It's back to school, education, internet, everything is on our mind. I know my daughter, who's in 10th grade, she went from 0 to 60 in terms of getting back into it. It's like third day.
Flip the switch.
Exactly.
So, I mean, you mentioned giving them the access to the internet. So then the other part is having a computer. And you mentioned you guys can help with that too?
We do. So once you sign up for the Internet Essentials program, you have the opportunity to get a computer for $150. Obviously, to have the computer at home with the broadband is important, and then the training. We actually find that a lot of families have a computer already. Maybe they have ones from a friend, but you need the computer.
And then you need the training. So what if they don't know how to use it or they've never used one before? What can you guys do?
Well, we have the online training, but then we work with community partners to have training in class. In many cases, there's almost a fear of the internet, like what's on the other side.
Right.
So as much as it is just how to get around and do email, it's just understanding what the internet is about and sort of maybe calming some of those fears.
Yeah, I'm sure it can be overwhelming, especially for people that have never used it. So how do people sign up?
So there's internetessentials.com if you have access to me at the library or a friend, or there's a number on the screen, 855 number. Just call that. It's really simple. You do need to live in a Comcast service area, not have internet service currently with Comcast, and then, but we really work hard and to get families to sign up. Find out about it through your school, find out about it through your community organization, but really the easiest is to sign up and we'll take care of you.
All right, Philip, well, thank you so much for coming on and telling us about Internet Essentials, especially now that it's back to school time.
Back to school time. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.